great company, or what can we, and this is sort of the question I want to sort of leave with this group to sort of work on. Tech talent is always something that comes up, so how can we, what are the next sources of innovation, and how can we build them here, and how can we build that talent pool?
I think one thing, and we're talking about things that we can do as a community, one thing that's unique, and I'll just take one example of Microsoft. And from humanity, you're not going to realize that because you have a Microsoft presence. But in terms of solution providers, there's no local presence. There's one in Cincinnati, there's one in Indianapolis, there's one in Asheville. Same thing will apply to VMware, the other large ones. Several of the others, their presence is small offices, but it's still a presence is in those communities. They're not here, and those presences part of what brings in a lot of the interest. It brings in their employees that spread that interest. We don't have those. I don't know how we can generate interest from those companies themselves to place some kind of currency, even a small one.
Developing the pipeline goals.
There's actually quite a bit of effort that's underway. Technical Works actually has a new program that we're piloting as a company, and I know Humana and some others have signed up to be mentors to do exactly what you're talking about, where we take people that don't really have a lot of technology skills and kind of go down to high school and even middle school level, but also professionals that are non-technology people that are interested in learning technology, and we're actually creating a framework to start getting some exposure. It's basically, think of it like going to karate or taekwondo, you have your 9 steps before you get your black belt. So we're actually developing a program where people of really all ages and all walks can participate in it and step through the program and really come out with some solid skills at the end of this program. And the city is actually involved in it. The mayor turned me on to it and asked me to kind of help with that. But it's very much in the thinking of the framework of the city that talks to, that's become part of the ecosystem. So then you're thinking of going to speed school, or you think about staying here and giving them the exposure to companies that will then potentially hire them as a home to find some employment when they get out. And I know some of the bigger companies have already signed on. Humana is, and Papa John's has, and others. Morgan has, and some other smaller companies like ours have already signed on to it. It's sort of the second version of Code Louisville that was tried before, but that was a very limited and narrow in scope, so we've kind of expanded the scope of that. So that's one thing that I know is already happening.
I was just going to ask Teresa if she could comment on that from the measure perspective.
Well, I think you spoke to the Technical Works, which is a related agency to metro government. We're also looking at, communicating with U of L, University of Kentucky, going with usually the graduate school programs in terms of the jobs that are available within city government, both in the performance-based, technology-based, and data space. Because like I said, it's really unlocking the data that we have in city government is definitely a challenge that is now before us. And trying to get people with that skill set aware of the opportunity within government is something that we've been focused on.
Anybody else want to comment on that before we go to the next?
So I'm part of a lot of the startup activity in town because I just find it fun and interesting. And when I was one of the judges of Startup Weekend, and people were dying. Is there anyone here that knows how to code? Younger people. Do you know how to code? Because the criteria was you have to be between the age of 10 and 22, and if you were older than that, they didn't really want you. And so And so as these people come out, high schoolers or people coming right out of college, when's the best time to roll the dice? Probably about then. Unless, of course, you come out with a lot of school debt and you have to actually pay back your loans. There's some opportunities. And I think that the startup community is doing a ton in this area of helping people find jobs, but it's not even that they need to help them find jobs. The startup community is creating people that know how to code.
Well, and the library offers free classes, I believe, now at the main library on coding, on how to code.
Well, if you can get on the internet at the library, you can go to Code Academy.
Yeah.
It's free.
It's free now. Right, the library now has Treehouse, which is, it's a whole other series. There's a ton.
It's a library card.
Yeah,
Exactly. Card, that's it.
You should all have a library card. You don't already.
It's free.
The library.
Sorry, and then you had a question.
Oh, yes, anecdotally though, you mentioned like Nashville and Indianapolis have some of the companies there. Anecdotally, you hear from students, not about salary competition from the East Coast or West Coast, but that Nashville and Indianapolis will pay 20, 30, 40% more than companies here in Louisville. And what is your perception of that? One reason that may be particularly important is there have been some rumors about U of L going to differential tuition, which means that you would now charge engineering students significantly more than you would charge the other students.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when they get like debt?
God.
Yes.
Well, why don't we just say we don't want to have any engineers here in the United States? That's right.
You gotta work. You gotta work.
But you know what the flip side is on that? Is that there are people that have started coding schools in Chicago, and even these guys over in Lexington that are trying to do it, where they'll bring you in and put you through an intensive 9-week program to teach you how to code something. Some language. I don't know. Probably one of those squishy languages that you don't need a certification in. And then they'll place you, and it costs $9,000 for the 9-week class, which is pretty cheap. And then they get 15 or 20% of your salary for the first year or two as a staffing fee. And this model is actually working in Chicago. They've placed 85% of the graduates in their first 2 classes and have a waiting list. So the universities won't be able to do that.
It's really, I cannot help but would you trust driving a car that they coded?
No, of course not. but they're not going to build a car. They're going to build a web app that we can cycle through in a day. The guys you train, the guys you train go work here and work with our health information. I wouldn't trust these guys that had a 9-week program to code my health information or keep it safe. These guys are already having trouble keeping it safe. No kidding. Big company, big target. Big company. No, not you. No, I mean health insurance. Nationwide.
No tweeting.
I feel very secure. I have humanity. I'm happy too. Please don't cut me off.
Okay.
But it's a fair point.
And that really, the reason I said that is also the comment earlier about the coders that you cannot get them to tell you what's in the code. Because that's not, it's a profession. So if you want a non-professional, you will not get a product. You will get just a prototype, a good idea, but not a real product. There is a balance, and sometimes in a rush we want to have both, and we cannot get both and win. So it's a warning that we really have to be careful in the field, not to dilute what we want, because we get what we do.
Yeah, you get what you pay for. I agree.
Yeah, that's a very fair point too. And even in everybody's evolution as a company, Humana's probably happened eons ago. But companies like us, where we literally see the evolution of our companies, where you start with a handful of people, you have 15, 20 employees one day, and then you have 1,200 employees employees over the course of that, you do start out with people like that, because you can't afford to pay for the real people that went to the real places and got the real certifications, right? So, but on the other hand, as you evolve and you have clients whose expectations are now different, and you basically start saying, look, you know, we can't afford to take these kinds of risks because it's a little bit scary, but there is a place, even within organizations like this, to have people like that, because we're always trying to kind of spin out new products. There's always new ideas floating around the company. If you're sort of doing little in-house projects, or you're sort of being an entrepreneur and coming out with additional things that your core company can support, there's still a place for them. But at some point, you do have to move to the more mature kinds of individuals. And you know, especially, for example, we're a CMMI certified company. I couldn't take somebody that's gone through a 9-week program and put them and expect that the client's not going to come back screaming with something. So you do need somebody with 10, 15 years of coding experience. But there's plenty of other things that we could probably put them on and not hurt anybody.
I do want to be respectful of everyone's time, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up now. I will say, I hope people can stick around for follow-on conversations. If anyone has any other comments or questions, I do want to thank our panelists. I also want to thank YPAL and Talk for putting this on, the YPAL Tech Committee and Talk. I know put a ton of work. This has been a long series with a lot of moving parts and a lot of people, so thanks you very much. And everyone, if you know anybody that's looking for a job in command areas, your guy.
Everyone rushed
Thanks,
them.
everyone.
Here, can I, let me give you my card.